I'm on mute. You couldn't hear me. See, that's why I asked if you could hear me. Thank you. And that was the first thing I said. Please let me know if you can see and hear me. Okay. Got it. Got it. Got it. Too funny. Too funny. All right. It's Nita, your favorite diva. Let me bring up my co host. Thank you. Thank you, Kelvin. Oh, God. We got
Okay, I was on
Brillo.
my computer. I'm like, oh man, what's good?
I knew that was going to happen one time. I knew it was going to happen one time. That's what I was like. And I was like, let me know if you can see and hear me. And sure enough, I look down and my microphone is muted. Okay. So, anyway, we got Brillo in the house, y'all. Another great episode of Tulsa King. Um, I was very detailed in these notes. So let me know if y'all like the more detail, if you don't like, because I felt like it was real loosely based last week. But that was our first go round. So hopefully we can get something. Let me put our names up there. So I can display our names. What did you think about the episode, Brillo, overall?
I liked it, and even though yeah, I liked it. Usually, I like more things to happen, but I don't know. I was feeling the episode for some reason. I was into it.
Okay. All right, you got a favorite scene? I love the scene. Go ahead. I'm gonna let you go first.
Favorite scene to me was him meeting with the boss of the
Yes,
biking gang, because I mean he was talking
he
he,
was talking big shit.
he was talking choppy, spicy to my man. Like I'm like, okay, he wasn't showing that man no respect.
Mm-hmm. We are going to get into it because, listen, I was writing notes verbatim because that was my favorite scene of the episode. What is up, y'all? Let me say hello to everybody in the chat. Y'all must be feeling Tulsa King. I see y'all in here. Okay, we got Kelvin, we got Miss Daria, we have Damien, we got William, Mr. Relax and Chill TV, Tamika White, Kendall, Monique, Samara, Antonio, Kendall. Okay, I think I already said y'all. Oh, thank you, Boo. You haven't watched the episode yet. Okay. All right. That's fine. That's fair. That's fair. Make sure you hit the like before you leave. Okay. Hey, Visha. Is that Visha? Hey, Boo. I think that's you. I'm not quite sure. Yes, yes, yes. Like the video, family. Let's do that. Now, the first thing that I really wanted to talk about. Oh, so overall, as a whole, like the episode. I feel the stakes. You say you be wanting the stakes and stuff like that. I feel like I feel them because I feel like, they don't overdo it. They don't try to overplay and have too much going on or whatever. But there's a response to what is going on, what's happening. Like, he was talking greasy in that stable. Oh my God.
Dwight's so smooth. I just want him to just make him the boss of the family, man. He just what is
Yeah.
he doing in Tulsa? Like, get this man what he deserved. Like,
Hmm. Yes, I loved it. So the first thing was he was talking to Pete about the situation. Okay, so Chickie, he going back to his father, telling his father that Nico is dead. Now y'all know Nico was not a capo. Nico was one of the capo's driver, the one that he socked in the jaw, and that was his driver. So he just a driver. So he just 6 feet under being a driver. Okay, so no,
wasn't
you know,
aware.
don't get the same type of level of respect, right? Chickie said it took him 5 hours to clean it up. What are we gonna do about his disrespect? Then he turned around and said we need to take him out and his daughter out. And I was so confused by that. And that's gonna be my scratching my head moment because what the fuck did the daughter do? What did she was the damn victim. So I'm like, and when his father got up, he was gasping for air. He was like, Dad, I mean, no, he was like, "You okay? You okay?" He helped him up just so he could pimp slap his ass. That shit was funny.
Yeah, I mean, I like his pops, even though he's dying bad. He's still solid. He like he basically told him like the white did what he was supposed to do, basically, which was
Exactly.
right. Pops wasn't tripping. Um, but yeah, it's just showing that this new generation of mobsters on here, they just straight, they suckers for real.
Yeah, pretty much. It is art imitating life because the code of the streets is gone. Like people, it's just a mess out here in these streets. So definitely shows that. And he also gut punched his ass and said, if you were half the man that the white was, this would have never happened.
Never happened.
I was like, ooh, ooh. I was like, okay. I said, I know that had to hurt. So I'm like, okay.
The truth though.
Yeah,
How do y'all do this to this man that's then gave his life up for y'all? Sat there
right,
and saw his daughter and didn't want to kill her.
right. Salute to the old boss man. Yes, not knowing but respecting the rights move. Yes, a real one. And y'all, I want to get to it in theories, but y'all, I don't think that old man put that hit out. I bet you Chickie had something to do with
Yeah,
that hit
his son
that
did.
was in jail. You know he did. He's so grimy and sleazy. I said, ooh, I don't wanna jump ahead, but yes, he is whack. Whack.
There's no way the old man did it. He too solid.
Right. Yeah. Chickie is a sucker. Yes. You said it just like that. So Dwight goes to Tina's shop. He closes the door, like, put the close sign up. And she's like, "Is that blood on your hands?" I was like, how perfect of an analogy was it? But yeah, that's the blood on his hands or whatever. He was like, he gone. He done. And she was like, what? He was like, I know you know what I was going to do if you was going to tell me that something like that happened to you. And I
Yeah, I
love
like this scene too because he was just being straight up. He didn't
and
have
don't have
nothing
no
to
guilt.
hide from him. Didn't care at all. It was just like it is what it is. I just liked it. Like okay, I thought he
Mm-hmm.
would have tried to keep it from her, keep her out of it. Really was smart to tell her too.
So she can have her guard up too, right?
Right. Yeah.
Right. Um, and he was saying something about she was talking about I was dealing with it in my own way. Girl, you was dealing with it by not dealing with it. But anyway, um, he said it's a line that you cannot come back from crossing. It's like a father-daughter bond. You don't think I love you, but I do love you. And he was like, she's worried about her safety, but he's saying, don't feel guilty. This is just something that had to be done. There was no two ways about it. And that's just, and I said, that's the problem of the new generation. They don't go by the same code no more. So,
Right. Like he told her they wouldn't come at her. They would.
right. Right. Because that's what she said. Now I got to worry about my safety. I was like, she's like, I'm a mother. You know what I'm saying? So he was like, no, they're going to take it up with me. You're okay. I was like, these new kids ain't doing it like the old kids. So now I got the what the fuck. I know you fucking lying. Roxy is a confidential informant. She is a rat, y'all.
Right. That's the girl that work at the stables that's working with the
Yeah.
motorcycle. She's a informant, but what really stuck out to me, and I was shocked by that. She giving them Dwight, and oh girl, she not like Angela. She won't like she trying to keep Dwight out of it. She trying to convince her
Mm-hmm.
partner not to tell the FBI, which was that was interesting to me.
Yeah, I like that move. I was like, okay, girl, okay, Stacy, I can respect you. I'm gonna give you a little point for that. I'm gonna give you a little brownie point for that one.
Yeah, I gave her
Yes,
one
he
too,
is
but
a
later in the episode I had to subtract it.
right. By the time the end of the episode, we had to take it back. Okay, so I was not expecting that. So yeah, the black ATF agent, he was just like, for professional courtesy, we need to let him know. I was like, no, she was deflecting, trying to to move the goalposts over there. So you're like, hey, Jiggy. She was like, no, we deal with guns. You know, that's the FBI. That's not even my territory. That's why she was like trying to shut them up and stuff. I was like,
yeah, I didn't see that coming either. Her being
hell no. I thought she was thorough. I was like, oh my God. So, well, Dwight leaves New York. He goes and he meets Tyson at the airport. And Tyson lied to him about them hacking his phone when he clearly gave them the goddamn code. I wonder if that's going to come back and bite him in the ass. What you think, brother?
No, I mean, they hacked me. He said they hacked into it. He gave him the code. He know he couldn't say that. He did that sucker stuff. I think he'll be all right on that.
Okay, I'm about to say, you know what that reminded me of? That whole Raising Canaan when whatchamacallit lied. And that lie came back and scrappy.
Yeah, but I just think the white let it go. I mean, say they hacked it or whatever. He fresh out. He don't really know nothing about none of that anyway. So I think he'll be all right.
Yes. So Kendall, your answer to this question, Rocky she is working with Waltrip, but she is the girlfriend to the big dude with the beard, the one that went and had that meeting with him, like his right hand, and his right hand, rest in peace, got done up in this episode. His water got cut off. So yes,
is the leader her father too? I think the leader is her father. The bald head. Yeah, that's her dad. If I'm not mistaken, DeMarcus, let us know. I know he know. She said, because last episode 5, she was saying like her dad is the. Remember, she told my man, the mob dude, that her dad was the leader of the biker gang.
Oh, okay.
When she came in there talking to them, like it was like, she didn't mind her business, but she felt comfortable to do that because that's her dad.
Yeah, and then the dude, he was like, he told him it was just kind of awkward. He said you should tell your lady or your woman to mind her manners. But if that was her father, it felt weird. So I'm not quite sure.
Yeah, I'm almost positive.
Okay. Hey, boo, what's up? Stallone face look like provolone cheese. Yes, the show is kind of dope. I love it. What up, boss lady? What's up, Dante? That's my high school friend and an old co-worker. Stacy talking about if you get jammed up, I can't help, but she all in. Exactly. You right. Oh, wait a minute. Manny caught on to her. I wonder if they're gonna kill her. She's asking too much.
Yeah, hey, Manny did peep that too. Like,
He's
being more solid than I thought he was. He haven't done nothing, but we gotta see. We gotta wait it out.
Right. And speaking of which, I have the sub characters in the poll, y'all, that I want y'all to answer the poll before we get out of here. We're gonna check the poll to see where's everybody ranking, who likes who. I have Tyson on there. I think I got Manny on there. I got Bodie, Mitch. No, I got Manny and Tyson. So it looks like y'all are liking Tyson the best. Okay. I'm with Mitch. I like Mitch. I like Mitch. But we'll get to that discussion a little bit later. But make sure y'all answer the poll on who y'all like. Yes, I did see that Manny was peeping her. And then also too, when she came back from meeting with the ATF person, she felt kind of like she was kind of shooken up a little bit.
Yeah, she was jittery.
Because she's always so bold and vocal and stuff like that, but then she was kind of like stammering over words. I was like, girl, they got you shook. I was like, okay. Tyson was trying to be tough, right? His name is Carson. Okay, I just call him Waltrip. I just call that dude Waltrip. Because on IMDb it has some weird name or whatever. Last episode, Roxy told Manny that her father was a leader of the biker gang.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Okay. Okay. All right. All right. Hey, baby. Hey, niece. Okay. Sorry, I'm about to. All right. Okay. We're gonna leave this comment up right there. Bam. Okay. So, um, he asked him why he got arrested. He was like, working for you, apparently. So this happened after, he went up there and told, gave them the license plate number, like, check this person out, run them, do whatever, put the press on them, find out what they're here for, what the business is, and all that stuff. So they are definitely, have some kind of pull, paying off the cops and all that stuff, which most biker people do anyway. Um, then someone calls the daughter's house and just breathes on the line and then hang up. So this is a young nigga. I got it being Chickie. We also see
Of course, you see.
pulling the move. He pulled a fast one at the end, and that's what makes me, say that it was Chickie. She seems a bit worried. Emery, her husband, asks who it is. These names are weird. Like, why would they pick these names? I don't like them. Anyway, that's neither here. Okay, so Dwight goes to the bar where Mitch is. He's pretty much briefing him on, pulling him up to speed to what's been going on in Tulsa while he was in New York. And Manny told him that Walter wants to meet with him. Mitch said there ain't nothing wrong with being diplomatic, and this was like a foreshadowing moment, and he plays on this line later on at the end of that meeting. Did you get my text? What's the thing, Brillo? When what's the thing when they have a meeting between the bosses? What is that called?
Like a sit down. I don't know,
I don't know what it's called. If y'all know what it's called, I feel like there's a particular term. Like how they have consigliere, they have like these terms where it's not ponderosa because that's what I call like reality talk TV when they do those things, but they have like these little meetings or whatever. But I couldn't get the name of it. Okay, so Tina gets another call, but it's her father this time checking in, and she said, "Why are you checking in? I thought we was gonna be okay." And she told him that somebody called and held the phone and then hung up. He asked her if he wanted her to send somebody over to, watch him and stuff. And she's like, no, but he's fucking pissed. So 3 a.m. he calls Goody. Now Goody is the consigliere and he's old school. So just look at that.
yeah.
Yeah. He was like, it's 3 a.m. He said, I don't give a fuck what time it is. I was like, woof. He said some funny shit happening that I need to know about. And he was like, I want you to get out here. Come out here to Tulsa. He said he got to run it by the big guy, but he's coming by train because he's not a flyer. So what do you think? I think this guy is going to be the man of reason. How do you like his character? Who allegiance do you think he has?
I think he's gonna be solid. Of course, if the white call him, he must be a part of the old school regime.
Mm-hmm.
So, and he a high level ranking member, consigliere. That's right next to the boss. That's like an underboss position. So he
Right.
part of the old regime, somebody who Dwight respects. So I think he definitely solid. And he gonna come down like the boss told him, find out what's going on down there.
Mm-hmm.
They're gonna find out that it's money in Tulsa. And my man said, as long as them envelopes keep coming, uh, my ears are open. Meaning, basically, nothing's gonna happen. I think my man gonna hang on for his life, just like in Game of Thrones. And
House of the Dragon,
the
yeah.
dude gonna end up killing his pops.
Ooh.
He gonna end up killing his pops. That's what I think. I'm already seeing that because he just a sucker.
I think y'all heard it here first. Brillo think Chickie is going to take his father out. And I definitely can see that because I can see it unraveling. As long as Dwight wasn't in the picture, he was good. But now Dwight coming up, this motherfucker shaking the table. And so I don't know. Oh my God, y'all. Do y'all think, put a one in the chat, can you see Brillo's theory coming through? Chickie gonna kill his dad. He seemed like he's very concerned about his dad, because even when his father was like trying to catch his breath and say something to him just for him to smack him and do all that. That shit was funny to me. That was
funny. His pride is gonna be too hurt, you know, because he know his father know he not it.
Okay.
You know. I got him doing it with a pillow.
Ooh, right. Yep. The next time he in the damn hospital, nigga be like, oh, he just flatlined.
Right.
Okay, so Dwight and Stacy meet up at a diner because after that whole meetup with Roxy, she was like, what is going on with you? Why are you in Tulsa? He was like, first of all, turn the attitude down a notch. I was like, this okay. Go ahead and check her. She knows everything about him. She ran the whole thing down with Wall Trip, the nitrogen, the weed spot, all this stuff. And she was like, she's 2 years from her full pension. He downplays it. He was like, this man, just tell him, just relax. Tell him we in the bowling league together. We on the bowling team. And she was just like, hey, whatever. Anything to say about that scene? I thought it was cut and dry.
Yeah, that's a scene that made me like her until I still like her. I ain't gonna say that. She just trying to, solve her case. She don't really know who she dealing with, I guess. But yeah, that scene just told me that she was not gonna be like, trying to play both sides.
Okay. Right. And so we see Bodie meditating. And then next thing you know, there's a pounder at his door. The FBI come and raid his spot based on the black ATF guy putting in professional courtesy to the FBI. There's nothing there, but they said they found a safe, but they didn't tell us the contents of the safe. And that turned out to be a good scene towards the end of the episode. Okay, so then we get to this. I'm just gonna call it a Ponderosa because that's what I call it. At the stable with Wall Trip and Carson. Carson is the dude with the bed that got killed. Dwight has Mitch from the bar. Okay, so Wall Trip is explaining he's doing the business in the community. And what happens when he finds a stranger taking food out of his very man's mouth or whatever? What should he do? And he was like, oh, that was almost poetic. But there's some flaws in your logic. You don't look Native American to me. He said, I hear some kind of Irish inflection in your voice. This ain't your land. This ain't my land. So with that being said, he said, I'm going in a different direction than the nitrogen. You can have that. I'm exploring other options. But
with all due disrespect, if I do get back in the nitrous game, nobody gonna do nothing about it.
Nothing at all, with all due disrespect. I was like this, yes. I love how he put that on there. And then also too, he said,
my man said, you overplaying your hand. The White told him, like, when I play my hand, you won't even see it coming. Right. That's that posturing. Like, come on, the White had to do that. That's like what Rock did, what she did when she was talking to my man.
Exactly. You
can't blame.
Right. And he said, next time you call a meeting, get somewhere with some AC and pop this collar. Mitch said, that's not the way to calm things down. He said, I ain't never say I was no diplomat. I was like, yes. I love that whole scene. That was my favorite scene of the episode. So they're sitting around the bar trying to strategize their next move. What y'all gonna do about Wall Trip? He was like, just listen, it's numbers. It's a numbers game. We can't go to war with them. We can't do nothing about them bikers. It's too many. And I think he kind of when he said he wasn't going in the nitrogen game, that should have just kind of quelled it just a little bit.
Yeah. He's smart enough to say that. Like, I'm not gonna
Yeah.
press the nitrous stuff. I'm gonna look in a different direction because I
Mm-hmm.
can't win that. But I'm not
But
gonna let them
but
know.
he still didn't let him pump.
Yeah, exactly.
Exactly. Exactly. And he's like, the numbers don't make sense. Then Bodie walks in, and then of course he's saying that he got raided by the FBI and all this other stuff. Dwight was trying to interrogate him, trying to figure out whether or not he flipped or not. He assured him that he didn't, but he did find the safe. Um, he was like, "What did you tell him?" He was like, "I told him that we were business partners because that's who he is." And then so they did the search, and he was all up in between. I was like, "Isn't he a little too close? Do they go all the way up there when they first go like
Yeah, I
that?"
mean, usually you put the wire where you don't want to touch. And you usually put it on your sack. So I mean, you gotta pat it.
Oh wow!
I mean, think about it. If you got a wire, you're gonna put it where don't know. You know what I'm saying? You're not trying to get all up in there. You're gonna put it somewhere where you're not.
Right, because when he got up from frisking him or whatever, he said he clean. He was like, "You owe me for that one." I was cracking up. So anyway, he motions to Mitch to go to the back and go get the stuff or whatever. And he said Christmas came early, and he came out with the contents that was in his safe. So he got there, you know, before anybody else did. And he did. He kept his promise, and he said that he was going to protect him from the police and from other, you know.
He told him that was gonna happen in episode 1.
Yeah, he was like, "Didn't I tell you?" He was like, "Too soon, too soon." He wanted to kiss him. He was like, "Hey, don't kiss me now." But he gave him a hug and asked to join him for dinner. So he has a nice little. He got a nice little
that was a
start.
good scene too. I liked it.
Yeah. Everybody was like in on it. I love that. You know, he was like other than another pair of underwear. He all right. He'll be all right. So yeah, I enjoyed that scene. That was a good scene. I like the chemistry between the whole crew. It doesn't seem like anybody is kind of like you need to keep your good eye on them. You know, I'm still looking at Manny just a little bit, but
I'm starting to think Manny gonna be solid because if he ain't snitching this long or whatever, he didn't run from snitching. And think about how weak them dudes is the new regime. Like you would damn near have to run away from them. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't want to be around them either.
mm-hmm.
So
Yeah, I definitely
I
like
understand
Mick.
why he left.
Say it again.
Said I kind of understand why he would leave like he did.
Right. So I really the only thing about this whole thing about this horse, I'm not gonna like break it down like I would like on my recaps.
The
But
horse is him basically.
exactly. Old washed up. They was like he's stupid. They try and put him down. Same thing. It's like a parallel, like a how he's going, how people are treating him in his life. I feel like that's just like one of those symbolic things or whatever. And so it's a nothing burger. But yeah, did you want to? I mean, you said it was just him, so
Yeah,
that's
it was. I mean, of course, he bought the horse, and he only paid $300 for the horse, but
I was like, I thought horses was more expensive.
they was about to put him down anyway. So my man, like whatever.
Yeah, that's true.
So we see he probably might have a new love interest. This
That's
is his
what I was
reason.
thinking.
This is his reason to be at the stables more.
Mm-hmm.
I also like how he looked at the no smoking sign in the stables and fired up his cigar. He's too much of a boss, man.
Right, I love him. I love his personality. So this is when Stacy loses the point that she just gained in the beginning of the episode. She calls Dwight and she's sitting on the thing talking about, I found a way to deal with Walter. He was like, how? She was like, you guys set him up. He was like, what?
No, basically.
Right. He
You
was
know,
like,
you
what
know,
do you mean? She was like, asked to buy some guns from him and we could take him out that way. That way he's not a problem for you. He was just like, no, I ain't never been no rat and I ain't starting today. So
yeah, that was dumb to me because this man had just spent 25 for not snitching. So he gonna come right out and snitch for you when he wouldn't even snitch to stay with his wife, to stay with his daughter. He gonna snitch, set this man up in the worst kind of way and kick
mhm.
dirt on his name. Like, no, come on, she should have known better. That was kind of weird.
Right, right.
She
Yeah.
must have been drunk.
Yeah, I didn't like her. And he wished her good luck. Well, she wished him good luck and he wished her the same. And he
Right.
gonna be okay. By the looks of what the way he moving, he's gonna be okay. Okay. Um
I think he gonna have something to do with that the lady at the stable.
oh yeah, definitely. I'm shocked Chickie hasn't put a hit on Manny. You know what? Manny's been laying low.
You don't think you know Manny alive yet?
No, right. He's gonna get that information from Goody though.
Oh yeah.
He's gonna get it from Goody because Goody's going up there in the next episode, and he was telling him about like it was what do you call it? The village people. It look like the village people. I mean, it's not organized crime like you see in New York City, but he's trying to y'all
Yeah,
toss
he
him out
established it.
there.
He
Right,
building it. And there's
right,
money out there. So
right. So yeah, so him seeing Manny, that is going to be a situation.
yeah.
Now, can you see Manny getting taken out? Because I feel like by the time we get to the end of the season, we have to see his side take a loss.
Yeah, Manny gonna get taken out. Yeah, that's a good observation too, because I feel like he can do that. My man can do that. He's not gonna be able to touch Dwight. At least it took while his dad is alive.
Mm-hmm.
His dad might co-sign the Manny hit. I mean, I can see that happening.
Yeah,
Plus, any of the other characters, I don't like, Carson or any of them other dudes that's not really gangsters. I don't see them getting killed
right,
yet. Yeah, I don't think it's just that type of show.
right, right. So yeah, we talked about this whole thing when Roxy walked up behind Wall Trip and he kind of like closed his computer down a little. That's what I'm saying. I was like, I don't know. I gotta figure out who she is for real, for real. Like as it pertains to, I know she's the girlfriend, but I'm trying to figure out who she
Yeah,
is.
I got to give it a rewatch. So they was talking about something. They had some. It was something on that screen. It was some a dollar amount. I thought they was about to take his money or something. The whites, but they didn't. They just end up, doing what they did towards the end. But I'm gonna do a rewatch and see like what was on that screen.
Yeah, and then also too, they showed that picture when they when they was taking surveillance pictures, and he was holding her face with two hands. And usually, people who aren't all that close to you that don't really put two hands on your face like that, the way he was holding her in that picture. So y'all might be right. It just doesn't feel right, or maybe he's disrespected Carson's place more so than trying to be her father because she grown or something. I don't know. It just kind of threw me off just a bit. Um, yeah, Miss Margaret Devereaux. Her name is Devereaux. I think she got a nice little. I was like, I know they're gonna be hunching. They gonna be hunching, y'all. I'm telling you, because he gonna probably try to. I like the way he asked her. He was like this. So, do you want me to stay in Tulsa or go? And she didn't respond. And he was like, I'm gonna take that as a yes. I was like, he's getting real comfortable, y'all. If y'all notice, like at first he was kind of like, you know, real careful with his moves, but now you get to see a little bit more of him, like, just kind of letting loose and being like his authentic self as he starts to work and navigate after seeing his sister and his family and all that stuff, his daughter and all that. He feels a lot more comfortable, and I love all that. Let me see. So yeah, he told him to teach a girl some manners, and he gets up and he checks her. I was just like, okay, yeah. So Margaret Devereaux, she said, "My stable is not a pet boarding place. You got 1 week." So I'm sure in that 1 week he gonna be up in them panty drawers. Shout out to Lamar.
Like, as long as he got the money to pay, like he'll be that horse is gonna live. That's why he started laughing like 1 week.
Right.
Living at that stable till he died natural causes.
Yes. Yeah. He said Manny knows too much. And Manny already let the cat out the bag, y'all. Y'all remember in episode 4, he already let the cat out the bag. So Dwight has all that in his mental Rolodex. He hasn't revealed his hand or his cards or nothing like that, but he knows that there's more to this story. And I think Goody is maybe going to piece some other things together, whatever, whenever he comes and, they have sit downs and all that stuff. He's going to get some more information on that. So, okay, so he proposes. He wants to he's running it's like a low-key bar, right? So I guess he wants to turn it up a notch. He want to have live entertainment in there. I would think he would want to keep it low-key. But do you understand the move that he's making?
Yeah, because like he said, like even though they hate it, like he's a mobster, but if like you can still run legitimate business. You know what I mean?
Money and all that stuff.
Yeah, you can still run legitimate business. So they can't prevent him from, making a living for himself. So I think that's a good move to get into the bar. I mean, because like you said, that's limitless, being able to watch your money. You can have no customers and say you had a full house. You know what I mean?
True. I mean, I get that. But, for me, I always feel like the more people, the more eyes, the more risk, the higher the risk. So.
Yeah, but he looking at it like Tulsa is mine. Like I'm really the king of Tulsa. So, you know what I mean?
He's trying to set up
so much time. He don't got much time. You know what I mean? He got to press the gas at this point.
Okay.
He's trying to build something.
Got that. Mitch said he was going to think about it, but by the time the end of the episode, he shook on it and was like, "You all right with me? Let's do it." So we see Emery, the Tina's husband, drop her and the kids off. The boys look so cute. They look like they're about 5 or 6, and goes to park. And Chickie catches him while walking to the house and roughs him up pretty good. So did it look like
I wish they would have threw a little twist on it. Like let my man beat Chickie up or something, get the ups on him or something. Like you think this dude is so weak, but maybe he studied like karate or some shit. You know what I mean?
Right. Right. Because you would think that, sometimes, maybe she didn't know her father all like that. She was 5 or 6 when he went in. Because usually women get people that remind them of their father. And he's like the stark opposite. So
yeah, my man did kind of like attack him from like sucker punch him a little bit, but he still got to put up a better fight than that. I mean, come on.
Okay.
Beat him like my man beat up Tariq.
Right. And so Mitch is going to close up the shop. This is the last episode. The last sequence. And then a shotgun hurls a bullet through the window. He gets knocked to the ground. So
that was weird to me. One dude with a shotgun up there just shooting shots into the. Like, did they tell him to do that or? Like,
yeah,
they should. But you should have had like a better plan.
More people, right?
More people. Like y'all should have kind of surrounded it. You know what I mean? You got one person.
Yeah, he was. Yeah, he really underestimated that, and so I was wondering, like, was he trying to do this to send a message, or was he really trying to get somebody? That was what I was trying to figure. I was like, if it was just a message, nigga, you should have been
like this biker dudes, like they are weak for real. You can't send no message. his daughter tried to tell him like this. Like he's the mob, like New York. Don't you think that's a little dangerous? Like
Right.
shooting at him. Like Dwight have been in so many gunfights. Like, duh, you're not sending no message. You want to kill your damn self.
Right. And then, I mean, he died. I was like, oh man. I was like, I would think that either you'll send more people or you'll send somebody that's not as important because he almost felt like his right hand. So I was kind of confused that, this.
I guess he wasn't expecting my man to get, smoked. But
Right. So he ran to the back and got the shotgun, and they kind of, I don't know if he thought he was going to come out through the front or they thought that, I don't know. I guess the good thing is that the lights were out and they couldn't see what was going on. It was like they got the drop on him. So I think Mitch took the biggest shot that hit him in center. And then the white hit him in the shoulder because I saw the little pop, but I saw a big blast in the middle. So they said, yeah,
that's what my man was like. I thought he was gonna switch it up. Like I can't do business with you. My man doubled down. Like,
right,
we in business now. I'm like, okay,
exactly.
I thought he was going opposite. Like
that's why I like him.
He got shot up.
That is why I like him, y'all. So let me refresh this poll and see what we're saying. Okay, it's still the same. Y'all still like Tyson. Is Tyson 40%? Mitch is 30%, and Bodie is 30%. So I'm gonna go ahead and end the poll. Thank y'all so much. Let's talk some predictions. Like I said, I already threw out a couple. You threw out a couple. So any more hot takes? Any more hot takes? What you got?
Let me see. I pretty much said all of them. I don't know. You think they're gonna find out that old girl was messing with Dwight, the ATF agent?
For some reason, I don't think this season.
No, I don't think so.
I think they're gonna milk that. She said she got 2 years to get her pension. So hopefully she can they can maneuver that. Do y'all think Roxy, that's huge. If she is that man's daughter and that guy's girlfriend, that is huge. Do you think she will get found out?
Now they really gonna be looking at Dwight now. They didn't kill her boyfriend. She's an informant.
Right. Mm-hmm. This is gonna be a mess. Okay, what else? What another theory? I think we already said a death prediction. We predicted Manny. I threw that out there.
Trolling me. Art love trolling. We're not even on that show, Art. Come on, bro.
Okay, what else? What else? Goody, you said you think Goody gonna turn out to be solid.
Yeah, because the white called him. He from that. Everybody from the old regime is solid.
Okay, but I feel like I think he's gonna be outnumbered by the younger guys, like in New York.
Yeah, so I think he might stay in Tulsa. Okay. Especially if my man, if he end up dying or something, or if he, if he talked to Manny is solid. He from the old regime. Dwight and the dude that's coming down, say next episode or something, Chickie end up killing his pops or his pops die, or whatever. They might have a split or a divide, 2 crews.
Yeah, similar to like House of the Dragon, like the infighting. I enjoyed it. I thought it was good. Y'all like it more detailed or not so much? let's go ahead and give it a rating. Let's go ahead and try to rate the episode between 1 and 10. I'm gonna give it an
Um,
8.5.
yeah, I give it an 8. It was a good episode.
Okay. All right. More detail. Okay. I'll be thinking y'all be wanting to hear me ramble. And Brillo gets it an 8. I don't want to hear me ramble. Who was the MVP of the episode? Dwight.
Sorry, probably Dwight every episode. Every episode.
Dwight, and behind him, I got Mitch.
I'll go with Bodie for not snitching.
Okay. Okay, cool.
Because he's supposed to snitch. Like, you
Right.
would think he's gonna snitch.
Right. We already did our favorite scene, of course. Was the meetup. What you call bullshit on?
Oh, girls thinking he gonna snitch. Like, she must have been drunk or something. Like, that was dumb. They could have left that out. She gotta know he wasn't gonna snitch. She
Right.
came out better asking, like, how can I get rid of this dude? What can I do?
Right.
He probably still wouldn't have helped her, but no, he might have then.
And you know what? The thing is about that, I think she probably done fucked it up with him. Like, I don't think I think he gonna go more toward that Margaret girl. I think he might like try to play her left. Like,
yeah, he ain't rocking with her no more. I seen the look on his face. Whoa, that's disrespectful. He done just spent 25 years in prison for not snitching. And you think he gonna do a whole setup?
Right.
That's over snitching. That's really working with the police. Damn.
Right. And did anybody have an OMG moment? OMG.
Just finding out old girl was a rat.
Yeah, that's my. I know you fucking lying.
I thought she was gonna be like something completely different.
Yeah, me too.
Like, you know.
Me too. I feel like they pulled a Mecca on us.
Right. Definitely. I thought she was gonna be way dangerous, especially the way she was talking in the last episode.
Right. I was very disappointed because I was like, oh shit. I thought she was gonna be something. And we could just imagine her getting killed. I can see her getting killed now. Because they meeting out in public. And the father knows because when the man blew himself up, he saw the whole ATF crew. He showed up at the scene.
Right.
So, I mean, I'm like, that's probably why she was about to piss her damn pants. Like, why are they meeting out in the cafe? I mean, they ain't had ATF uniforms on, but still,
right.
You know.
That's crazy.
Yeah, okay. So, y'all got 8s. We all in the same. I think they're gonna be turning it up. They're gonna be turning it up. Did y'all watch the preview to the next episode?
They don't ever show the previews on my Paramount.
Really?
Yeah.
I always get it. Let me see if I can play it for us real quick. It's only like a minute long. If I ain't signed in, short.
You know how many episodes it's gonna be? Is it at least gonna be 10?
It's gonna be 10. Yep, 10. Oh shit. I ain't signed in, y'all. I'm gonna go ahead and do a separate video for that or whatever, but it looked like it's gonna be good. We see Goody is getting there and then he's reporting back. So the good and the bad thing about that is that he's gonna have somebody from the old regime, as you put it, where he's getting some information as well, but the other side is going to be getting information as well too. So that's going to be the little gimme gotcha. So yeah, so DeMarcus said he thought Mitch was the MVP. I thought so too. Yeah. But yeah, voting for not snitching, that's a good point. I mean, I just really like Mitch. I mean, he, did the kill shot at the end, kind of saved the day. So, so, oh, what you think about this? Stacy might cut Roxy water off.
We reaching a little bit. I mean, I don't think it's that type of show. You haven't really seen much violence. You know, we got the one body today.
Yeah. Yeah, I feel like we get
no,
one body an episode. It's only one body an episode.
And it's like a light, but it's like we're gonna see. Hopefully they ramp it up.
Last week it wasn't a light body. It wasn't a light body last week.
Yeah.
It was a good body. Like his face on that hot plate. Oh my god. I was screaming. Ooh. Yes. She said Dwight sends Carson's jacket back to Colin in a box. Like a gift. Like, here you go. And they dump his body. They don't even let the police find the body. They dump the body. That's like in the preview. So you don't get to see all that. But I mean, you didn't get a chance to see that, but that's what was in the previews.
Hold on, he sent who's jacket back?
The biker dude that they killed. He sent his jacket to him, and he dumped the body. He dumped the body himself.
Man, I hope he had a little bow on it and everything. You probably got it wrapped.
I was like, I love it. I love it. It was so good. It was so good. I wish I was signed them, but I'm not, y'all. So anyway, we're going to go ahead and end the live. We did it under an hour. It was good. I hope you guys are enjoying the live. Share it. I know a lot of people are watching Tulsa King, so make sure you get it out there into the, whatever. And we're going to come back and talk to you about the next episode. Well, I don't know. Next Sunday is Christmas.
Yeah, it probably don't be.
They may not even have an episode. They may not. Me and Brillo will let you know on the community tab whether or not we'll come back on Christmas. I don't think Brillo's going to be good. I don't care. So we'll see. We'll see. Yes. Okay. Yes. Thank you, Kendall. I appreciate it. I definitely am enjoying the episodes, the show. I love the humor. We're getting a little bit less humor because the things is kind of turning up a little bit, but I'm still
getting a little more serious.
Right. So yeah, I'm enjoying it. Yes, babes. All right, y'all. Y'all have a good night. I hope y'all have a good rest of your week. Brillo, let us know. Are we going live tomorrow on your channel?
Live tomorrow at 8:05, episode 7. Not another boring live.
Not another boring live. Okay. And y'all know I'm still doing something like Vlogmas. It's not like your average Vlogmas. It's something like Vlogmas. So expect a video from me. I still owe y'all Vikings Valhalla. I have season 2 video that I'm working on. And then and a trailer reaction. Also get a trailer.
Season 2?
Yes, in January, Brillo. The motherfuckers is working.
It came out already?
No, it comes out in January in like a couple of
weeks. That's quick.
Yes, because
I like that.
Season 1 came out this year. They pressed.
I like that. They pressing. I love that. That's what the other shows need to take note.
Yes, I don't want to be waiting no two years for another season. Man, scrap that. Scrap that. And Vikings is so like choreographed and very action heavy. The fact that they was able to get season 2 coming out in January, like January 12th or something like that.
Oh, it's fire.
That's what's up, because I love season 1. I might cover season 2. I might just do it overall because they drop all the episodes at once.
Yeah, when they drop all the episodes, you got to do it.
You just got to do an overview. I don't like doing episode by episode when all of them are dropped at the same time.
Right, me either. I don't like doing that either.
Yeah. So we're gonna go ahead and get out of here. We appreciate you coming through. Hope to see you.
Join us all
tomorrow. And for the rest of the lives, make sure you turn on your notifications. Bye, y'all.